morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to my channel. It's Monday morning and I just got done doing some journaling and reading. Today is a pretty busy day. I have to run to the store. I have to film a brand campaign, take care of Winston like usual, and work out, and I need to organize my closet. I have a lot of random things I need to do. Mondays are pretty like admin, finish cleaning, like finishing anything I didn't get done for the weekend. So I think what we're gonna do is run to the store really quick. So actually, I'll save it for later. Let's get the show on the road this week. I might do a week of workouts and kind of show you just a typical week for me. It might be it definitely is my luteal phase. So we'll actually see how I'm feeling. And maybe this will actually be good to kind of show, you know, listening to my body, because it might not be as intense as usual. But like today I'm feeling good. I think I'm bloating a little bit. Like something just ain't right. And it's probably just because it's the week before my period. Let's do this, guys. Let's hit a really good week. And yeah. Okay, first things first. It's like 8 a.m. on Monday and I have to run to Publix. And you guys are getting behind the scenes of like what goes into some of my posts sometimes, because anytime I have an idea, many times like if I have an idea when it comes to food or the kitchen, I almost always never have everything that I need. Like I'll go to the store. This is like lack of planning on my part, but I'll like go to the store and get what I think I need, and then I come up with an idea for whether it's a recipe or something about macros or some sort of like educational post, and I'll be like, crap, I forgot ground turkey, or I don't have what I need for this burger sauce or whatever it is. And so that is what's happening today, because I have an idea for something but I don't have what I need. And I literally went to Whole Foods yesterday, but I just like didn't think about it, because I'll have like a creative idea, and a lot of times my creative ideas come to me when I'm like walking or I'm in the shower, like random moments throughout the day. So it's like I try to plan ahead for my content, but sometimes it just doesn't work out that way, because I, try to work ahead as much as I can, but then, I come up with a better idea on my walk or something. So that's what's happening today. I'm literally on the way to the store, and we are going to finish out this post that I want to make. Okay, I just finished meal prepping. So Monday mornings, like I like to meal prep everything pretty much. So for this week, we're doing burger bowls, chicken and rice, eggs, all the usual things. So I'll kind of show you my meal prep in a second, but I'm just gonna clean up the kitchen. Potatoes are in the oven, so we're just kind of waiting on those. Excuse me looking literally insane. Fun fact about me, I only break out on the left side of my face. People ask me if I sleep on the left side, if it's my pillowcase, all of that sort of stuff, and the answer is no, I sleep on both sides. It's not a matter of like my pillowcase, I know that for a fact. It's just how I've always been, and I think it's linked. Like if I have hormonal acne, it's always right here. It's not on this side on my jawline. If I have like a gut issue and I break out, it's always on this side. So it's definitely just, it's all related to my hormones, my gut, but it never shows up on my right side. It's very strange. So that's why I'm wearing this little, like I'll only put the mask on this side of my face because that's really all that it needs. The rest of my face does pretty well. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. But I just got done doing a bunch of work. It's noon and I spent the whole morning filming and editing. And so I just made my post about my meals for this week, and so that just took a lot longer than expected. I meal prepped, took Winston out, and now I am sitting here about to eat my Ninja Creamy. Because I didn't want anything like too heavy before I head out for my outdoor workout. I think I'm just gonna do like sprints or stairs or something, but I will take you guys with me. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but wanted to check in. And what else? Yeah, I just had to do a lot of work, but I feel really good getting a lot of it done. And I'm gonna show you the food that I prepped. Okay, because I don't want to take it out, all of this down here is chicken and ground turkey. I typically always prep ground turkey and chicken every single week. So that's what I did. I made brown rice and potatoes for grains. I typically always do like that. My bitchin sauce, my feta. So I'll show you my meals after I get back from my run. Chicken and ground turkey, I always prep first thing. That's about it. My Ninja Creamy is actually made from lactose-free milk in it. Normally I do Fairlife, but I was actually out. And then I do a banana Pro Mix, strawberry milk white isolate. So it's literally just those 3 things. And it tastes like, Winston? Tastes like a freaking strawberry like popsicle. It's so good. So that's what I'm eating right now. Are you hungry? Winston just will like sit and stare at me if he knows it's time to eat. Does anybody else's dog do that? Hey, I'm hungry. Ow, hurt. Ow. Okay, that's enough. I know you're about to bark at me. Sit. Show everybody how you're a good boy. Stay. No, stay. Sit. Sit down. Sit down. Okay, take it. Okay, so okay, well, what time is it? It's 6:30. I feel like I've been working all day, which I have, but I literally had to do a brand campaign, edit that, send it over, and I'm just now like finishing up the day at 6:30. I'm gonna cook dinner. Tyler's about to come over. I haven't seen him in a while. So we're just gonna spend some time together tonight, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'm excited for a brand new day, but maybe I'll get Tyler in the vlog. I just want to let everyone know that Tyler showed up with flowers and wine and a card in his hand, so.
And some chocolate.
We love Tyler.
We?
The vlog loves you.
I love you guys too.
All 300 of my YouTube subscribers.
You got 300 people?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Okay, I look very crazy because I have numbing on my lips, but I have been getting lip filler for the past like 2 years. I have a very gummy smile naturally. I'll put a picture of me before I started getting it, and nothing wrong with my smile. I think I am beautiful with or without any of these things. I just personally feel a lot more confident in my smile when I have a lip filler, just a little bit of it, and a lip flip especially. I only get like 0.5 in my lips. It just helps even out my face, if that makes any sense, because I have like very prominent top part of my face. I feel like having slightly bigger lips kind of like evens out my face, if that makes any sense. But it's like super small. I only get half a syringe, and it's like you can't even really tell. Today I'm doing that, and then I'm also getting a little bit of Botox, truthfully, because I normally don't like spending money on Botox. If I'm being completely honest with you, I've only gotten it like 2 times in my forehead. I'm very expressive, as you can tell, but to me it's like kind of a waste of money because it just metabolizes so fast. Today we're gonna do a little bit of it because we have a deal, and yeah, but we're just gonna do some of my forehead, and then tiny bit of lip filler. So yeah. All right, you guys, it's the next day and I'm talking crazy because I have whitening strips in. Social media is all fun and games until you get feedback from a brand. You send them the content that you did, you get feedback the next day and they say, hey, we need you to redo this one part. And so you have to put on the same exact outfit that you were wearing in that first reel, and you have to just duplicate it the same way, but redo it. And I had to put on my sweaty clothes. I'll show you guys right here. I had to like put back on my black sports bra and shorts that I had worn yesterday in my sweaty ass run. I was like, this is really humbling. Like, it felt so bad. And I was like, this one hurts. So that was just something funny that happened today. I was like, okay. That was my day today. I'm gonna start over tomorrow. I feel like I'm just gonna leave this here. Unless I decide to take you guys, I don't know, Tyler and I might like go get dinner or something tonight, or we might just chill here. I'm not really sure. I need a glass of red wine though, that's all I know. I just need to like regroup. So I will catch you guys later. What is up?
You know, Winston really set me off this morning.
Yeah, Winston had the shits this morning.
Well, more like he had the shits.
Oh, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, we'll put the video of him in the bath, but yeah.
Did you take a photo of what it looked like in the crate?
No, I didn't. I was too...
I suggest we threw everything away.
Yeah, that was a hectic start to the day because we had to give him a bath, but...
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So, last little thing of the vlog today, I told everybody that I would share kind of like how I organize my like to-do list, because
Organized chaos.
if you can imagine, it's a lot. And honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I don't really even know how effective it is, but because there's days where I feel really overwhelmed and scattered because my responsibilities are all over the place, so I have to be really strict on my list. So what I do, number one, I have this planner that is week by week, so I'll write out on the side here all of my brands that I work with and what a week at a glance looks like. So hey, I know I need to do this in this brand this week, so I'll say, okay, Monday I'm doing X brand, and then Thursday I'm doing X brand. And then I'll also write out personal stuff, like I need to go to Skin Farm on Tuesday and I have volleyball on Wednesday. So like this is like my week, big picture like goals that I have. And then on my phone, I have my to-do list, but it's more, I don't know if you can see it. I basically just do like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I write out specific to-dos of like, hey, I need to go to the mall today, or I need to post...
Saturday beer pong?
Yes, I said we're going to like a friend's party on Saturday. And so I'll like put specific things that I need to do that day. So yeah, that's kind of how I do it. And then what I'll do is I'll time block. So I'll set a timer on my phone, and it can be distracting sometimes because my job is on social media. So like I'll be doing something on Instagram and then I'll be like, oh, I just get distracted because you're literally on a social media app. So it's like you're just constantly getting notified by things, or I get an email will come through. So that's kind of what I mean by I get scattered, because it's like I'll set a timer for 45 minutes and be like, okay, I'm going to edit this thing and I'm going to post it, and I won't look at anything else, and I'm just going to complete this task in this amount of time.
I just have nothing to do.
I was like, do you want to be in the vlog? And
I have nothing to do.
and then I'll be like, okay, check, delete it off the list on my phone, and then I'll take a break. I'll take Winston outside, and then I'll come back inside and I'll go on to the next thing. So that's kind of how I really...
Did he really just do that? Winston.
He just peed on the carpet. That's pretty wild.
No.
I think he was mad
Lay down.
that we didn't give him
Lay down.
attention.
Lay down.
Yeah, so anyways, that's kind of how I structure my week and
We'll
my
clean
day.
up that in a second.
So what do you have to say about that? Do you think that's a good little tips?
What I do for my to-do list in the morning, I organize everything I need to do that day, and then I finish probably about half of it.
Do you write yours out on like paper, your to-do list every day?
Depends. It's either on my notes on my computer, on my notes on my phone.
Yeah, you kind of have it in multiple places.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
doing the to-do list is a whole nother thing.
It can be hard.
Yeah, we need to take a quick intermission. Lauren needs to clean up.
Yeah,
some
but
feet.
that's about all I've got for today, you guys. We might show other things, but we're probably not going to do much tonight.
What sort of things?
Shut up. Okay, love you guys. Happy Friday. I just spent a lot of the morning honestly like trying to feel a little better. If you can't tell, I'm a little bit stuffy. Winston, he's sleeping underneath me. He's just been having some trouble with his poopies, and he woke up in the middle of the night last night again at 1 a.m. He was whining, so I took him out, and he had like a complete blowout outside, which was better than having a blowout in the crate, obviously. But so it took me a long time to fall back asleep, and I feel like just with the lack of sleep the past few nights, my immune system is probably down. I was able to fall back asleep eventually, but I feel like I'm not getting that consistent 8 hours. So I'm definitely feeling tired, still feeling okay. Before I hit the gym, I'm gonna do like light legs. I just wanna get a little bit of a sweat in. And before I do that, I wanted to talk about how I read my Bible. Like every morning, I will do some sort of journaling, reading, etc. And it looks different every morning, to be honest. So I'll kind of run through like what I do. Sometimes if I'm really going through something, I won't even pick up my journal. Sometimes I will, sometimes I'll write it out. A lot of times I will put my phone away and I will just go on a walk and pray. Other times I will journal about how I'm feeling, and I'll open up my Bible and I will just sit in a verse for a while. I think growing up, I had it in my head like I need to get through an entire passage and just like read everything without really thinking about what it means. And truthfully, I use ChatGPT a lot for my Bible studies because a lot of times the Bible can be confusing. There's actually a book that I gave Tyler that I'm going to read after he's done. It's called The Bible Simplified. I'll put it right here. And that is a book that kind of it just simplifies the Bible for you, especially the Old Testament, because there's a lot of words that are confusing. And so I've heard a lot of good things about that book. I've read it a little bit. I gave it to Tyler to finish before I finished the book myself. So that's a really good resource. I'm trying to find... I was sitting on it. Another resource is this book, The Pivot Year. I'm going to put links of The Pivot Year and the other book I just said down below so you guys can use it. The Pivot Year is just these little passages basically, and they're not necessarily biblical, but they're like really good because they are more spiritual, I'd say. But what I've learned over the years in my relationship with God is just how vast he is. And I grew up in a very Christian household. I grew up with my dad was a pastor for a couple of years growing up. He still works in ministry, but he's not a pastor anymore. And so I definitely had to unlearn some things in my walk with God, like as an adult. And it has just been so cool to see how the Lord has like completely shifted my perspective away from religion and just a complete relationship with him now. And it just is so much more freeing, and I feel just like the freedom to be who I am and loved even if I mess up. And so one of the passages today in The Pivot Year says, "Yes, things can change often faster than you realize and in better ways than you could ever imagine. You have to find the courage to be uncomfortable, to process and to face things. More importantly, though, you have to come into the clarity that life can be dramatically different from one chapter to the next. You will have other chances. to be as you've always wanted, especially what you've always wanted. You will have other chances to be as you've always wanted, experience what you've always wanted. Things really will change whether you are confident in them or not. These are a few guarantees. And a lot of these passages are kind of nuanced. They're like not super direct, and you really have to think about them and what they mean. Like, I will read this passage 10 times and be like, whoa, you know, that's so true. And so a lot of times I'll start with this, I'll journal, and then I'll open the Bible and just read really whatever. I'll go through different chapters. Sometimes I'll like go through Hebrews or Psalms or whatever it is. And yeah, it just kind of varies. But that's kind of what I do. Let me know if you guys want to like talk more about that, by the way, because I could like go down a rabbit hole, but I don't want to take up too much time. That's just kind of like scratch the surface of what I do. But I think the biggest thing for me is just that personal relationship where you pray before you open the Bible, you pray before you journal, and you say, God, like, show me what you want me to know today. And I found that He will always show you something, because when you have that heart of like receiving, God always will show you something. And it's just kind of like taking that posture of it. Okay, anyways, I'm done babbling, but I'm gonna head to the gym, and then I might like clean out my closet today. I'm not really sure. It just kind of depends on how I'm feeling, because I know I'm definitely gonna be going to bed early tonight. And then other than that, I just need to get some work done. But I'm gonna wait on that because I actually have to post for a brand, but I'm giving it a little bit of time before I post because I want to post it a little bit later in the day. But yeah, I will catch you guys at the gym. It's Friday. I just got back from the gym. It's 2 o'clock, and I'm going to spend a little bit of time decluttering my closet and folding things and just kind of like moving some things around, because I like to do this before I shop sometimes. I don't know if anybody else does this, but like before I go to the mall, I know I want to go to the mall tomorrow to like get a few tank tops, but I'm like, I need to see what I have first. And so like sometimes every like 6 weeks, I'll do this where I'll purge my closet, reorganize it, reclutter it, and declutter it, I guess. And then I'll be like, okay, I know that I have this, this, and this. So, because a lot of times at the mall, I just gravitate towards the same things that I already have. And I'm like, no, I don't need to spend money on something that I pretty much already have. So that's what we're gonna do today. So let's get started. Okay, so I reorganized pretty much everything. So I've got my lounge clothes here, like t-shirts, pajamas, and then we have running shorts and leggings. And then we have sports bras and like long sleeve shirts. So that's pretty much all I did today, was this side of my closet, sweatpants, sweatshirts, and then cuter clothes. And then this side I don't really touch that much because it's all like winter clothes. But I have these 2 bags, so Goodwill, and then these clothes are just workout clothes that are like completely fine, but I don't really wear that much, so I'll probably give them to friends or might do a giveaway. We'll see. But I'm gonna put this all away, and then I will catch you guys on the flip. Everyone, this is my best friend Megan. What's up, you guys? It's Sunday and I woke up not feeling great. I know I've said this multiple times in the vlog, but I just feel like I keep kind of going in these ups and downs with sickness and just not feeling great. So you're getting the raw, unedited version of sometimes what life looks like. And today is one of those days. Like, I literally haven't changed out of my pajamas. I really need to wash my hair, haven't showered. I did go to the store though, and I'm going to show you my grocery haul really quick because I was like, I have no food and I needed some medicine and remedies, so I was like, I'm just gonna suck it up and do my I really didn't want to go grocery shopping because I was so tired, but I got my food, got my cold remedy stuff, and then I've just been reading on the couch, but I'm going to show you my grocery haul really quick and my cold remedies. These 3 things really help. Elderberry and these Zinc short and cold tablets are really good that I always like buy these anytime I feel sick, along with this cough syrup stuff. But that's my cold remedies. Okay, I put all of my groceries away already, so sorry that it's not in one cute pile for you all, because I put it away before filming, but I got this Fairlife fat-free milk. I get this every time I go to the store for like things like Ninja Creamies and things. I got this Oikos Pro yogurt. So this week I'm going to make taco bowls like I normally do. So I ended up getting lettuce. I got an onion, avocado. I have bacon here. I actually might make and like crumble it up in my bowl. I got this turkey. I always get this type of turkey because it's low in fat. And then I have bitchin' sauce and salsa. And I also got all my fruits. So I got eggs, blueberries, pineapple. That is about it for the store. I also got these poppies because I've been loving these for a little like pick me up. Sorry. Yeah, I love this strawberry lemon flavor. Honey mustard. This type of honey mustard I got from, why is it not showing? Oh my gosh. It's 10 calories. Sorry, it's not focusing. Hello? Yeah, there we go. My chips that I'm going to eat with my bowls. I got this Bonza pasta that I'm going to make. I might make that like pasta salad that I made the other day that I actually posted on my Instagram. It's going to be that with, I have frozen chicken in here from Costco that I'm going to chop up and put in the pasta with a homemade like yogurt sauce that I'll show. And then I have my chomps. I have all this fresh granola that I use for my yogurt bowls, pumpkin seeds, and a PB Fit, of course. I'm like stacked up on that. But that's pretty much all I got at the store. So that's my little haul. Lastly, I have this chicken, this real good chicken that's frozen that I eat kind of like emergency. But these macros, I don't know if you can see, the ingredients and the macros are really good on these. So if I like run out of food, I'll have that chicken with like sweet potato fries.